Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sir Dinga and welcome back to Castle Story. Now it has been a while, admittedly I think it's been like a month since I last did a series on this game. As you can see, it's since updated to 1.1. I was supposed to be doing a series immediately afterwards, but never got round to it. Recently I have been discussing with Drakepedia, aka now Clan Hawkins, whether or not he wants to do his collab that we were supposed to do that we never got round to doing because we never had the time and I didn't have the internet at the time. And we finally got round to it. We haven't got it recorded as of yet, but we are arranging a date. So right now I decided we might as well go back to what we usually do, which is invasion. So if I remember correctly, I can't remember, I believe we've done Invictus, Zuma, Erosi Valley, and Exile. I believe those are the 4 maps we've done. We did Stepping Stones back when it was in its early phase, like its original state, which is far smaller than what it currently is. I personally am feeling Arecibo, purely because of the fact that it attacks from every side, so it's more of a central castle defense as opposed to what we're used to. So let me just take a sip. I genuinely have no idea how well I'll do on this. I could do brilliantly, I could do very poorly. I don't know. I've just got to sort of sit and wait and have a look. I'm debating on whether or not to start from a far away area to get iron or a very close one, because obviously if I get far away I'll be able to deplete further resources quicker and allow it for so that later on in the game I've got resources close enough to me to quickly grab them whenever I need them, but I'm not sure which to go with. So I think for now I should go with the closer ones. I think until at least I've depleted brimstone and iron at least once, and then I should go for the further ones, just so I've got something to defend myself. Right, we're finally at the game. It only took, what, like 2 minutes? But we finally got here. Right, so if you're not aware, I have very simple tasks to do for now. I pretty much just speedrun the shit out of this. That'll do the job. We'll get plants as well. Go get that, my children. I will get you shit built, I guess. Right, so we're going to build a big castle. We'll design it around the stockpiles we place. So apply, just so they get it done. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with the original design I went with. Actually, I'm gonna cancel up here. That looks like a good spot to defend. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to create this thing that I usually make, because it usually is just a good thing to make. I just realized I need to make a chopping block. One, 2, 3. I'll make 3 for now. That'll be fine. Right, anyways, so we should probably get to work just quickly applying all the changes that I want to make. Looms have been set up, forge, and machine shop. Machine shop can do without anything for now. Altar. No, actually, I think I'm gonna just focus on getting the night kit sorted, because if you aren't aware, I like to rush night kits really early on in the game, because if I can get it sorted on time, that's it sorted. I don't have to worry about it. But yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just cover this entire back wall in weapon racks, because why not? Right, and I will set that to a high priority just to get everything done. And I will also, whilst I'm at it, get these iron deposits that we can find, mined and such. Just have that sorted. Have brimstone. Where are you, brimstone? There's some brimstone. That'll do the job. People will get on that eventually. So people should be working on this now. Build. Yep, I did do that. Good. I was just making sure I left space because I just want to double check that I left space because obviously we do need a way into the castle, and that is important. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to leave that as is, create a new task that I'm going to actually turn the priority off and completely lock so people can't do anything with it, just because I want to be able to make a little thing that it might not make a whole lot of sense right off the bat, but I'm hoping it will. And let me think how I want to construct this. Let me think. Yeah, I will warn everyone, if you haven't seen me play Castle Story before, if you're new to the channel and you haven't seen me play this, I do end up going quiet quite a bit because I have to focus on what I want to build quite a lot, because building is incredibly crucial in this game, especially how you build it and the things you build. That's just how this game's always been. It's just one of those things. What I'm gonna do, I think, is... No, I'm not gonna do that. I just want walls set up, just so I have something to set up on. Right, that's gonna be the layout I think I'm gonna go for. 2 front towers that can arch into here, as well as having a couple of walls around the outer limits. And I think in that case, it might actually be worthwhile making it have a little bit of space just behind it. Not for any other reason other than just to kind of have somewhere for more platforms as well as more sentinel wards. Because if you aren't aware, sentinel wards are incredibly important in this. They're the main source of defense your entire castle's gonna have. Right, we want rock and grass. Shove it up ass. I'll set the priority of that up to 3, just so we get people on it, because we need people working this ASAP. And hopefully they'll work on mining the stone first, which they are not. Let's go and work the... Why are you doing this? I don't understand. Like, seriously, just work the stone. The more miners of stone we have, the better. Because if we have, like, lots of stone mined, we can start making the furnaces. And the furnaces are important because then we can start making iron. And then if we can start making iron, that means we can start making a whole host of other stuff. Come on. We do have 9 minutes, so it's not going to go too badly, but we do need to get things prepared, like I said, as soon as possible. Let's get these making rope and fabric. Right, we have iron, we have stone set up. Right, we should probably work on this getting built whilst we wait. So, if you're not aware, what I'm using these towers for is primarily just some defense. Right, so I want this like that. This wall I'm setting up here is just so we have some defense on the outer wall, on the inside as well. So we'll just build up from here. We'll build up to a 3rd layer, I think, for now. And then after that we'll actually upgrade it further once we are more certain of the design. Because there's no point building something that I don't know for certain if I'm going to go with it. And that's why I've got it like I have, and I haven't told them to actually build anything yet. Because I don't know what I want built for certain. Alright, let's get this done. There we go, that's all placed. We'll just get this built up to a 3rd layer. I think 4 high walls is what I'm going to do. Is what I'm going to settle for. Because 4 high walls tend to be the best, because they not only allow for actually strong walls, but they also allow you to keep your Brictrons out of harm's way. They do take a bit of setup though, which is unfortunate, but there's nothing I can do. In fact, what I might do is I'm actually going to set up a bunch of doors. Just so we got a bit more delay, so we can't actually send like soldiers and warriors and stuff around the back. Right, we've gotten this. Get iron produced, my child, please. Right, just get that looped. Pog, we need you, Pog. We do actually, that is something new. There is a call to arms button and now a back to work button. So now we don't have to worry about making them go back to work, because they'll just do that on their own. Which is, I'm very grateful for, if you're not aware. Like, this, it was an absolute nightmare trying to get them all to just go and do their own thing when they're finished. And the furnace is done. We'll just have it producing iron ingots for now. But we don't have anyone mining iron yet. Now we do. Now we do. Good. Right, to be fair, it won't be too bad just as long as we can get archer kits made. Which I'm hoping to get made, thank you. Because ideally we want 8 archer kits, 8 knight kits, 1 arbalist kit, one set of... Basically we want 2 sets of archer kits, 2 sets of knight kits, 1 set of arbalists, 1 set of halberdiers, 1 set of crossbowmen, what are they called? Not artificers, not arbalists. 1 set of arbalists, 1 set of artificers, and then 1 of whatever we need. That's the ideal. Right, so let me have a look. Obviously we don't have any walls set up just yet, which sucks, but nevertheless. Clean up, G. Because we need that cleaned up as soon as possible. We have a lot of wood. I feel like we may have went overboard with the wood. Shit. Oops. I didn't mean to go as far as I did with the wood. That's a lot. We don't need this much. Alright, let me have a think. Right, what are we gonna build? I'm gonna say I'm gonna use the new spiral staircase thing, I think. Nope. I don't know how to use this properly. What I might do is I'm just gonna make a staircase. Simply. I'll just add some priority to that so that people will actually go and build stuff. Because we do need building done. And hopefully once we get enough things built, we can actually start making more resources. Right, we need stairs, I know that much. And I'm not sure where to set them up, because I could always just go with the typical, like that. Like that's probably what I'll go for. But I probably should. Actually, no, I shouldn't do that just yet, because that's where they'll finish. Just make sure, because we want it to be perfect. Yep, that's where they'll finish. So they'll finish in line with this brick, which means that we can set up beams here. 4, 4, 4, and 4. I believe we can, yeah, we can get rid of this brace just to save a little bit of wood. Not that we really need to, but every little bit helps. If you're not aware, everything in this game, to some degree, it's finite, but it's like, you know, you wind up running out of resources that you didn't expect you'd run out of resources for. And you're like, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that, and then next thing you know, you need like tons of wood and you haven't got any. If you like, I was about to say, the first series I ever did on this, I expanded so much because of the fact that invasion was easy at the time. It was to the point where I survived, I think it was 72 waves, and it was ridiculous. I think Sauropod Studio actually commented on it, and that's when I started being like, ooh, they recognized me, Senpai noticed me. I know I'm not looking at the screen much, but that's only because of the fact that I'm trying to get everything sorted as quick as possible, because we want stuff ready. Right, I don't know where you're gonna have to set up. Hopefully there. We for some reason they just aren't mining up brimstone, they're focusing on building, which we've got wood to do it, which is fine. But why? Why do we need more building and less survival? Please tell me they can reach from there. There have been updates to the way Bricktrons fight now as well, and how much damage they deal. Upori. Come on, keep on firing, keep on firing. Get him, Victor. You're gonna have to run. Mate, I told you to go and attack this guy, but okay. It's okay, Juan might save us. Juan, you might be the savior that we need. Come on, Juan. Take a few more punches. You can do it. Ooh, that was really close. Juan, you are the savior that we deserved. Not the hang on, you're the savior that we needed, not the one we deserved. We didn't deserve him. That was very close. We almost lost someone, which is bad. You don't want to lose anyone on the first wave, ideally. Because losing someone on the first wave sets you back tons, and there's nothing you can do from there. Like, if your first wave doesn't go well, you're honestly better off just restarting the game. Because, like I said, everything, if it goes wrong at all, it's just, it's crushing. Because in order to succeed at this game, like, as well as you can, you need to primarily focus on having as many Bricktrons as possible. And sort of when you start losing Bricktrons, that's when you know that it's gonna be game over pretty soon. I've had it happen so many times where it's like all I'm doing is fighting the inevitable because they keep on spawning back and then immediately dying, and I lose kits faster than I'm making them, and it just it sort of gradually goes deeper and deeper into shit. So it's just something that you have to eventually like just accept and just be like, yep, I know what's wrong with this. I'm gonna just restart. And it all stems from that one little muck up at the start. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna do this all the way across just so I've got something over the top, as well as having this on this side. Now, obviously, actually no, I don't need that all the way across. It's only I'm only having some sentinel walls on the outside. On the inside, it's more important because then it's like, oh shit, they're inside. We need to defend really badly. Whereas if they're on the outside, it's like, oh well, they're on the outside. They're okay. There we go. Get to work. Just do something. We just need a bunch of stone and everything set up so we can actually start making. I'm gonna set this priority to high because we need to start getting stuff in, but they just keep on stockpiling wood, and it's like, guys, come on, we have other shit to do. This is not a, I'll admit this is a pretty bad start in itself. We might not last very long, but 1, 2, 3, oh well, 4, got it even now on both sides, and it's all symmetrical, making me happy. I'm a bit of a neat freak when it comes to building on this game. Everything has to be symmetrical or perfect in every single way. Can't have any fuck ups. 1, 2, 1. Actually, hang on. 1, 2. Then we'll have 2, 1, 2. And that should be golden. Right, I'm gonna sort out because they have just flung everything across the cosmos. Even I just said cosmos. I just said cosmos, not cosmos, and I apologize. But come on, why are you just dumping stuff? My apologies. I had the sneezels. Hopefully people get to work on finishing off this, because that's like the last log, right? Yeah, that's the last log. So now we aren't gonna gain any more wood. Blog, come in here. Right. Build. We'll get the So what we're gonna do is just 2 lines all the way, and then all the way. All the way. All the way. Okay, that can't be built because of one piece of wood in the goddamn way, which they'll hopefully move. They should do. They should move it. So we've basically we've cemented a design in. It's not a design that is the best by any means. It's just a design I've come up with right now. So leave me alone if it goes wrong. After all, it's not my fault. It just happens. And yes, it sucks the fact that I don't have archways or anything over the doors. I hate that, but it's not important right now. What's more important is setting up things we can use to defend ourselves. And just straight across, that'll do the job. And hopefully this will get some of the hopefully this will get rid of some of the wood that we've got stockpiled that is just sort of sat there taking up space. And they'll start working on it soon, no doubt. Okay, so I probably will have cut to this point because everything else in between was pretty boring. It was just me slowly talking and being a pain in the ass. We have gotten the platform and everything pretty much finished to this point. I am going to quickly... I can't remember what I was going to do just now. I know what I need to do, which is call to arms, because we need people putting on costumes and becoming Green Arrow. We could also do with a new task. I'm going to put a cleanup task here and just expand it, set it to max priority. There we go. So everyone can just sort of get to work. Right, they came from this way previously. Safe to bet. It's a safe bet to assume that we're going to have the same thing happen. Obviously, it's not guaranteed that the same thing will happen, so I'm going to have to keep an eye out. What are they doing? I don't understand. Why am I selected Juan? Juan, save us all. Right. Why are the archers 2 centimeters away from the action? I keep an eye on Tanuki. Fucking run, Tanuki. Everyone's gonna be hurting a little bit. Juan, no, this isn't your fight. Hearse. Very, very well named, but no. Back to work. Right, ladies and gents, back to work. And we've made it through the second wave. Thankfully not much of a problem. No one died. Although we do need to get all this wood moved because no one is doing anything and it's causing absolute chaos. Why would you put them on separate racks? I don't understand. And of course everything's fading in to the ground, meaning we're going to end up with awkward looking stuff that we're going to have to mine up eventually. We are going to have to mine... There we go. There it is. Of course. Because for some reason no one thinks it's a good idea to mine up. Dig that voxel. Please. Thank you. Right, do we actually have anyone? Nope, no one's mining brimstone. We do have iron on the way, but we don't have any brimstone. At least something's happening. It's more than I could have hoped for. Right, so is this task basically done with? It seems to... No, we still got a door, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically mine next to everything and just sort of get everything dug up so that way they can just have a flat ground to walk on. And we can have a flat central area. Hopefully it'll all work out well. I can't guarantee it, of course. So I'm just doing what I can for now. Right, so what I've basically done is I have taken the... I've basically mined up every voxel here. Obviously there's one under there that I need to sort out. But pretty much every voxel here will be mined so the ground should be flat. You require more stockpiles, yes I know. I will have that sorted shortly. In fact, I'll have it sorted now. Why not? Obviously I'll have to wait for them to mine everything. So that I can get a bunch of stone. And hopefully... I mean, thankfully we're finally getting brimstone, that's what's important. But... we need to actually start building this castle, because it's currently the third wave and we've only made very minimal success in terms of this. Oh dear. Right. So we've at least got iron coming in, which is what you want, really. I don't think this is supposed to be happening. Sauropod, why? Why is this man able to mine? How beastly is Tanuki that he can mine with 3 bars of iron in his arms? And he's just like, yeah, whatever. I got shit to do today. Let's just get this done. No, why are you mining that? I didn't tell you to. Tanuki. I told you to... Okay, don't work on the thing I'm telling you to work on. People just start spilling shit all over the floor. We have another thing. Just put some iron in it. I don't know. Do something. Please. Anything. No. Yupori, stop. I didn't tell anyone to break this. Maybe it's because of the fact that there's space around it being destroyed? I don't know. I'll move it. And I'll just get everything put down the way I want it to. Keeping an eye on it. Because I don't want that destroyed, obviously, because it's just... it's not something I want destroyed. Right. Think this should go alright. Provided, of course, they actually build the stockpile that I'm asking them to build. Wait, they got stuff up. Yupori is still holding iron. Just go and place it down, man. There's shit to do with it, and you're not doing it. Just put it down. Right, I'm just gonna get these put down. Hopefully I can get the altars set up. It's down to the third wave. Usually I have a friggin', what's it called? A night kit by now. In fact, I usually have a night kit in the first wave, and I'm sat here on the third wave. Nothing has been done. We have made no progress. It's irritating. It's incredibly irritating. Where are you going, Yupori? Yupori, no. No. You've got iron. Go and mine up. You go and put the iron down. Right. Call to arms. At least the people who call to arms actually don't have anything on them, so we aren't losing too much. We do, however, have to basically call upon our entire squadron of Bricktrons who aren't armed to defend us, so we can actually do this properly. We do have 4 Minitrons and 2 normal-sized Corruptrons. And that's... God damn it, get to work. Come on, lads. There is a mess everywhere, and no one is doing anything. Oh yeah, let's make some rope. Yeah. Yeah, no. I think we should be alright from this, actually. Depends entirely on how they do it. Hearse, turn around and run. Turn around and run. Our home crystal has taken a little bit of damage, but it's not too much. Right, 3rd wave done. Everything is a mess. Everything is a huge mess. At least they're cleaning everything up, which is good. That's good. Actually getting fabric made so we can make 2 more archer kits, which might actually help. Come on. We have 3 doors set up. I mean, that's something, I guess. Except for some reason everyone worked on the smaller things and never worked on the bigger things of this. Which is like, why though? Why can't you work on the bigger things and not the smaller things? It's not on. It's not on. Right, there we go. Actually making archer kits, we should be alright now. Just make a crap ton of rope and then the fabric. And yeah. Forge is finally done. Just get 2 night kits. Just give me the night kits, please. That's all I want. Of course, Pog decides let's mine some ground. Oh, thank God. At least they're finally building stuff. First, I'm gonna need your help. There you go. That's all I needed. Thank you, Hers. I feel like I have plenty more time between waves as well, which I find it's nice. Usually I only have like 2 minutes. 2 minutes between waves. And there's nothing I can do about it. But this time I actually feel like I actually have time, which is good. I think they increased the wave time. I think it's now, instead of being 8 minutes, it's now 10. Or it might last until, it might not start the next wave counter until that wave's been done. Just quick check, yeah. Ah, we finally got our first night kit, thank God. Thank you. Thank you, Geist. Okay, everything's gold. Everything is fantastic. We've got the altar made. So I'll say that's not supposed to be producing iron ingots. It's supposed to be producing a whole fuck ton of just sentinel wards. Just produce 8 of them. Just do it. Just go ahead and produce 8 sentinel wards. I honestly couldn't care less. Just Give me all of the sentinel wards. And you'll make me happy. I'm mining brimstone now and they're just completely ignoring the iron, which I don't understand why. Who knows? There we go, we've actually set up a queue so that these two now make them separately. So for example, one of them makes fabric and then rope, and the other one makes fabric and then rope as well. They both make basically the same thing, but it's like a sort of cycles between what they're making. Which is good, that's what I feel like that should have been in the game for ages. But it just was not. Everyone's just rushing about. I don't even know what people are doing anymore. I just know that a lot of stuff's being made. We've got a lot of brimstone. Not enough iron, unfortunately, to actually, you know, make some like iron ingots so we could make sentinel wards or anything. But slow steps, like baby steps. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Couldn't think of it off the top of my head, but we got it. Right. So 1, 2. Okay, so there we go. I've set up enough sentinels to probably kill the entire island if I really wanted to. I'm just gonna quickly count them. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A fuck ton. I can't be well. I count them all. It's too many. It's too many. No, I will not count. Could not find storage. Okay, well I do want to make more archer kits. So, tell you what, you do you, man. Go to town and make more archer kits. You can do it. What's he gonna build? Oh, okay. Alright, whatever. Sorted. Alright, so now it's time to actually go to war. I'm just gonna call to arms everyone. Hopefully there'll be enough people left over to just clean up the mess that's left. Which there seems to be, which is perfect. So I can send them out here. Just got my personal army ready to roll out. I should probably have them in the middle just so that way when they inevitably get just grabbed from everywhere, we can actually, when they get attacked from any direction, they can just sort of move out from there. It's probably the smartest thing to do. Forward. Quite a few of them, but thankfully we've got enough archers to probably deal with this issue. Provided the archers weren't inept as all hell. Retreat, retreat. Juan, get in. Juan, everything is dangerous outside. Right, lads. You've got an idiot out here trying to defend himself. Doesn't have the ability to do so. Just kill them. Kill them all. One fucking leg it. Thank you. Right, everyone go back to work. Thank God, it's a miracle that we actually survived that. Everyone was so thick. The entire time. And not like the good type of thick where it's like, ooh, that girl thick. No, it was like shit thick. It was like, why are you dumb though? Right, anyways, could you move that over there? And I would like to thank you all for watching. My name has been Dinga. Leave a like if you're happy to see me back to Castle Story. I am only back for a little bit. Like I said, I only aim to make a series once every major update. So for example, 1.1, 1.2. It is supposed to only be one series, however, in this circumstance, I am making an exception with Clan Hawkins, where I am actually going to be doing another series with him when we eventually get that sorted out. So, like I said, I'd like to thank you all for watching. My name's been Dinga. Leave a like if you think you're going to enjoy the series. Subscribe to become a truther and keep up to date with everything that I post. Good day, and I'll see you next time.